Alright, what's up, y'all? Back in business again. As you can see from the title, listen, y'all about to start school right back up. People that just finished 12th grade, finished your prom looking all good, congratulations. I hope y'all didn't look a mess. Going into the college year, if you are doing college, you guys need to know a couple things first. College is just it's nothing like high school. Nothing like high school. Before y'all start college, I want to give y'all some real advice that I wish people would have told me. Before we start the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. Alright, y'all, let's get into it.
Who the fuck let all these niggas in my fucking party? Oh, that's gang now. Y'all better give me start. Come on, bitch, sing along. You can't stop, do friend.
First thing I want to talk about is don't skip class because nobody's forcing you to. There are a lot of consequences of missing classes. Most of the time, college classes are attendance based, so like you can only miss probably like 4, maybe 3 classes before you get an email and they start docking off points off your grade. Attendance take a big toll on your grade if you're missing a lot of classes, so make sure you're not missing classes. All right, the next thing is make friends early, but be careful on who you make friends with because a lot of the times people are trying to fuck you. Yes, the males, the females, everybody gay. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with people being gay, but people are free and they're not bound to any rules. They're by themselves in an apartment. Pretty much that's what a dorm is, an apartment full of kids that's horny. There's a lot of people that just want to get their wee-wee sucked or they coochie ate on or they being played with. So also be careful of who you choose your friend. There's people that still got the high school mindset and it's not mature enough to realize that some people just don't want to be involved in the drama. There's a lot of drama that goes on in college. So make sure you choose your friend wisely. Don't procrastinate. Procrastination can be the reason why you can have a really bad experience for college. Tips I would like to say to stop procrastinating is go try to exercise, walk around campus if you can, or try to include yourself in some college activities. I say try hanging out with friends, going to the gym, or even going to the cafeteria and get something to eat. Anything to get you out the dorm, active and moving, can be a really great way to stop procrastination. You look at Bobby. Everything a little nice, everything a little together. Bobby, make sure you take my picture. Can look it? Next up, make sure you learn your campus. I can't tell y'all how many times I forgot my way around campus getting to class, bro. And it's always such a pickle to tell my teachers that I got lost on campus. But to save you so much trouble, what I will say is, when you first get to campus, try to explore. I can understand how you can get homesick and it's a new adjustments to, living on campus by yourself for the first time. But this is your first time to be free. So let yourself be free and let go. You're by yourself for the first time with no rules, bro. So make the most out of it. Sleep matters more than you think. I can understand that you're studying and work can get overwhelming. Time management is a really big aspect of college. You need to schedule out a time where you're gonna have to study and then to get some rest. When I say sleep really does matter, when you don't get a lot of sleep, you will miss a class. You will miss a class. Or either the worst case scenario, you make it for the class, you get to the class, and you're so tired to where you're droopy and drowsy and you don't know what the hell they was talking about. So to prevent this, get as much sleep as possible. Manage your time well. Please, if you have to grab a chart, if you need to grab a board to remind you, do that. You need your 7 and 8 hours of sleep before you go and try to handle the rest of the day by yourself. So, get some sleep. You're wondering why I keep changing hairstyles and changing my clips in my video. Don't worry about it. Sometimes I can get a clip in one day, sometimes I get a clip in another day. These are separate days that I'm getting it in. But stop worrying about all that. The next thing that we're going to talk about is how to balance relationships and school at the same time. Communicating with your partner is very important. Communication and understanding can go a long way into a relationship. But you also got to realize school is a very big part of your life. You go to school to try to become a doctor or become an astronaut. You're in school to do something that you truly love, or sometimes you try to do it to make money. You want to be focusing on school. But if your partner loves you enough, they will understand and you can find a middle ground, or they can find a middle ground for you guys to communicate. You can either not see each other on weekdays and see each other on weekends, or if y'all more of a long distance type couple when it comes down to college, then I think y'all should schedule phone calls. Phone call at night when it's time for you to stop studying, and manage that every single day. So don't break up with your significant other when you're in college, because there's many ways to prevent that. Okay, so listen, I pretty much went through a bunch of topics with y'all about things to do in college. I can add in some of my little own stories. I got an awkward moment that I had with my roommate. So back in my freshman year, bro, I ain't gonna say nobody's name. I ain't gonna draw like that. Just know I'm bull. I've been bull, always will be bull. I'm bull.
Oh my god.
So it was one day where I came out of class and I was stressing out. College gonna have y'all stressing, you feel me? So I had text this girl, ain't gonna say her name, but if she watched this video, she gonna know who I'm talking about. She just got out of class. I hit her up. I'm like, yo, I need my Yamin sucked on. She texted me back talking about, okay, I just got out of class. Come open the door for me. I'm like, oh my god. So she came in, we did a little talking, and then after a minute, she started bopping the glizz. But she was one of them girls where when she get freaky, she like to take her clothes off. Butt ass naked on my bed, you feel me? While she miss sucking with the covers on. I'm talking about door, I had her door unlocked. Peep game. Around this time I had a roommate, his name was EJ. So let me give you a rundown on EJ. Cool little guy, little white guy. He wore shorts and Crocs every day. You feel me? Running to class, like them little anime dude. If I had a girl butt naked in my room, he'd smell it down the hall, holding his nose like,
It stinks in here. Fucking stink. It fucking stinks in here. Let me out of here. No.
he only did that because he wasn't really on game, you feel me? But when he walked in though, he walked in, and I don't know why I laughed, but it was funny because he let out a little moan. Hear me out. He was like, I'm sorry. And then he had walked out. And I giggled because it was like, it was unexpected. And then it was like, man. I mean, she was like, did he see? I'm like, yeah, he seen. Next thing you know, she, whoop. I'm just back at it like this. That's one of my awkward moments having a roommate. I hope you guys listen to the advice that I gave y'all. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for another video. Alright, y'all. I'll catch you on the next one.